this like straight path was like we're gonna go for the goal, but we don't even know each other.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like why are we
I
traveling
think I know
together?
features about everyone that I didn't know I needed to know.
Yeah.
We could wait for Bliv to do like the sit down coffee chat or whatever.
I think Cricket wants to do the sit down coffee chat this session, and I think she said she's going to record it. So if Bliv wants to, she can just watch it.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
Do we know anything about
I
Bliv's character
am
that we can add to that?
recording right now. So if
Okay.
you have issue with it, let me know now.
Listen, that
No
Trump
issue.
shooting, you know,
Oh gosh.
I think that it was
I
All right.
agree.
So does anybody know anything about Bliv's character that they could role play at least a little bit about? Maybe not details, but like what their class is, what their any kind of things they can add into the session if we do that.
Yeah, I know her class and stuff. I helped her make it.
All right, cool.
And that way, if she wants to catch up, she can watch this at some point this week. Kind of see what's going on and hear everybody's like introductions and whatnot.
All right, good deal. So are we ready to kick this off, or?
We are ready. So why don't you guys settle in the tavern for some drinking games?
Awesome. Do we see a table that we can go to? I think maybe like if we just go sit over here, or I know it was kind of crowded when we got here, but can we shove our way
Everybody's
into the
mostly
table?
outside right now, so you guys have most of the tavern to yourself.
All right. Come on, Birdman.
I'm follow.
Gene and Zeno. Can somebody move Zeno over to us? Be part of this discussion.
Sorry, character sheet covered up everything. Boom.
All right. So I'll kick us off. So guys, I know we had a long journey, and we came here together. We met in the most crazy of circumstances, and we really don't know anything about each other. I wanted to take the opportunity to get to know you a little bit more, since we seem to be in this predicament together, and I don't know of anybody else that has fallen upon these same circumstances as we have. So I wanted to suggest, if you're open to it, that possibly we play a game that my mentor taught me.
Mentor? You should have told us that before.
So let me explain the game. So if everybody's up for this, the way it works is you roll a dice. And as you see, we have cards and dice on our table right here. I would suggest that we roll a dice. Whoever gets the highest roll gets to ask the person with the lowest roll a little bit about themselves. You cannot lie, but you do not have to divulge anything that you're not willing to divulge, right? So you can be vague if you need to. Does that sound good?
It's good to me.
Good idea.
All right. So, oh wait, there's a dice thing in this thing, right?
Yeah, it's on the side. It says dice roller or advanced
go.
dice roller.
All right.
Thought I touched it.
Ooh.
Oh, slash. Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. Who got the low roll? Can somebody roll for Zeno? Put a roll in there for him. All right.
Ooh.
Okay, so I guess Zeno got the low roll?
Yep.
All right, so you get to ask something about Zeno.
All right. Where are you from?
Nice. And we can keep track so that they can answer next session?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
What an informative and deep answer. Thank you.
Wow, I never knew that about you,
I
Zeno.
never knew. I never would have guessed.
Amazing backstory right there.
That's crazy.
I hope to travel there someday.
And that little anecdote you put in the middle, I loved it.
That was very humorous. Thank you.
Although the joke, that was in bad taste.
Yeah. It's way too soon.
So I'm gonna do another roll for myself. I'll do another round.
Oh, we just keep rolling?
Yeah, it's another
Oh,
round.
okay,
So we
okay. I
got the
thought it was
question, we
like,
got the answer.
I thought it was like you keep going down the list. Oof.
Oh,
Nice.
I
think
think we
G
can.
gets go.
Yeah, I think G's probably gonna get this one to get to ask you a question, Birdman.
How'd you get that nickname, Birdman?
Oh, well, I was raised by birds.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how the stork delivers you to your parents?
Yes.
oh yes,
Well,
the stork.
The stork kept me, and I grew up being preened by birds. And they taught me how to sing, and they taught me how to cast magic and stuff.
And
But,
you
Just
got-
build cars.
That's why the only way he eats is if you chew up his bread and spit it in his mouth.
I was
That-
wondering about that.
that is a very nostalgic feeling.
Dude,
I typically now just
It's a hell of a kink.
eat flour and water if I want to recreate my childhood, but unfortunately, well, at some point, somebody hunted most of my family, I guess adopted family, and fed me their flesh.
That got dark real fast.
That was real bad. Oh jeez.
The worst part about it was
They preened me and taught me to sing. They were butchered.
And I ate them.
the worst part about it is they tasted really good, and I could never forgive myself.
All right,
That's horrible.
awesome.
Not really. If you listen to anything I said, I guess. I don't know.
He has some deep-seated trauma. You gotta be careful. I should really
Sometimes
just-
deep in the night, you hear the flapping of wings.
Mom?
Mom, is that you?
That's pretty much like my nightmare. I hear my parents, but I never see them.
Oh jeez.
All right. So, and that last one was for Xena, or
Yep.
was that yours? Okay.
no, I just
So-
figured you could ask both me and Birdman
Yeah.
a question.
So
No, villain
So-
rolled a 5.
yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
So-
Sorry, I missed that.
So Harry, is it? Can you
That's
tell
your
us?
question. That's correct. I thought we had established
All right,
that.
everybody, roll again.
Can you tell us where you're from?
Well, I'm from Whack. You know, it's out in the forest. The forest. It's the Werewolves Academy. No, I'm sorry. That's a terrible name. The Wolves Academy for Children.
Wolves
I have
Academy for
many
Children.
thoughts about this. Of the Wolves Academy for Children, are these normal wolves?
Oh, you know, a little bit of werewolf, few shapeshifters, changelings, druids, anyone who strongly identifies with the spirit of the wolf. My father, Dr. Wild, works there, and that's where he raised me.
Would like to ask another question, but I don't think I'm allowed.
The land of bad parents.
All
I
right.
had pretty good parents.
You said
More like childhood trauma.
to stay on
Tasted
the
pretty
question
good.
that I asked is like, so you lived in, it's a secluded village, this whack academy.
Apparently so. I suppose that's why my father said, "Son, you need to go out there and get some world experience. You've been here too long."
Awesome.
And now I'm apparently naked in the woods. Not sure that was part of
That's
his
what you
plan,
get
but
for venturing out.
Kicking you out of the nest. Classic bird parents.
honestly, the naked part was the least weird. Wolves don't wear very much clothing.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. next round. See if you want to do one for Xena.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh!
20, baby.
All right, so on Xeno's behalf, you get to ask anybody a question.
Anybody.
Yeah.
How about everybody?
Yeah, I guess that's fair with
Ooh.
a natural 20. I'll
Good
allow
one.
that. Yeah.
I was gonna ask Zeno what everybody's proficient in.
Okay. Who do you want to start with?
I'm rather charismatic.
I guess we'll start with Birdman.
Yeah, I mean, if I know how to talk and perform,
Kind of performance.
generally flute, drum, or lyre.
Bird law.
Okay. Bird law.
Bird law.
Law.
What about you, Harry?
Well, my teachers did try and instill naturalist skills. Bit of history.
What about you, Gil?
So I'm most proficient in my strength and constitution. It's my main stats. But I also have very good survivability and perception skills from being in the woods, as well as athleticism and animal handling. I've lived in
Kindred
the woods for a
spirit.
long time, so I've learned these skills over time.
Impressive. And then as Gene, I'll say, I'm also decently charismatic, but mostly my charisma lies in deception, sadly. And then, I'm fairly insightful as well.
Okay.
Yep, another roll.
The roll. Oof.
Nat one.
Oh,
Oof.
there you
Jeez.
go. I guess now you can ask everybody a question.
Everyone a question? What is your greatest fear?
Well, I thought it was being left alone in the woods naked, but it turns out I really enjoyed that.
Thought it was an interesting experience myself. Definitely a worldly one.
My greatest fear is dying alone.
I
That's
feel that.
depressing.
When I was a child,
Oh, here we go.
there was a few signs that an ancient prophecy was being fulfilled, and not a good one. So I'm scared that they were right about me.
What the fuck?
You're gonna have to get a good dice roll to find out more about that.
Yep.
Well, that confirms some of my suspicions.
All right.
Another roll.
Again.
roll. Oh,
Damn.
No.
we're just
Boo.
rolling. Wait till we get to combat.
Yeah, you guys are burning everything here.
All right, one for Zeno, just in case.
Can't
maybe.
believe I got a 19, man.
Okay. All right. Why did everyone decide to leave their home?
I think I already answered that. The no parents thing and family.
Sorry to laugh at that. That was the me, not the character. Clear.
I'm trying to bring a little more wisdom in trying to round myself as a person.
And Gene?
So long story short, I'm looking for my mother, and I only have a couple of clues. A playing card with a moon and a playing card with a dungeon on it, and I have no idea what that means. But I'm looking for her, so let's hope we can figure it out.
So
And I'll
you didn't
answer
eat your,
for
you didn't
myself.
eat your mom, right, G?
Sorry, say that again.
You didn't cannibalize your mother?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Count that as a win, I guess.
I'll go ahead and answer for myself as well, just to get the story detail to the table. So, I left my home in hopes to find out more about my family. I have my father, I believe, is that somewhere in the world. I hope. I'm not really sure, but he's the only family member that I know of that may be alive.
Ah,
All right.
another one.
Nice. Who got the 19?
It's okay if I make it G.
Sino?
Oh, you can make it me if you want.
Yeah, G if you ask me. Just because you're here.
So you get to ask, yeah, Birdman.
I guess I want to ask, if you're going to be loyal to the group.
Hmm. Well, I've never really been around civilized folk, so as long as you don't force me to eat more birds, I should be okay.
All right.
Goodness gracious.
All right. So looks like you get to ask Harry.
What is your question?
What is your past occupation?
Oh.
Well, I suppose you could say a teacher assistant, helping around the college in the various classrooms, trying to find what I'm most interested in. I do enjoy history quite a bit. I think I may lean into that a bit more.
Amazing. Again.
Do it again.
She's
Guess
getting
I'm
some
asking
god
zero
rolls right
questions.
now. So let us maybe we can propose. Maybe just tell us what you know about Xeno in general so far.
Pretty basic stuff. Just playing a paladin, wants to protect the group, and is hoping to support everybody in their goals.
Nice.
Do you know what their background is?
No, I
Okay.
don't think they've come up with one yet.
No, I mean like their
Oh, they're
yeah.
Yeah, you could wait on that because that's their stuff.
I don't mean like the detailed story, but if they were like they chose.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
mean like their
Pathfinder or
stats and all that
Sailor or-
stuff. You might
No,
as well just ask them.
her background is what it's, which is it was a city watchman, which is
Okay.
like a soldier or whatever.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right.
Again.
Whoops.
How
Don't
did that?
ignore that. I'm asking.
You get to ask
questions
everybody a
around here.
question, and they have to answer in detail for the last 10 years of their life. With a 28.
Where were the last places you've lived in the last 10 years?
So who got this one?
Looks like a tie between, I'm guessing me and Zeno is the lowest.
Two people lowest. Who got the highest? Birdman?
Yeah.
Birdman? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I see. I'll ask Harry. Harry, have you ever had to murder somebody in cold blood?
I don't
Say
believe
somebody
so.
who force-fed you your family members?
No, I can't say that happened.
Darn it! I should have asked a different question.
You can ask both of them a question since they got the same role. Or who else got the two?
Zeno, have you
Oh,
ever had to
okay.
kill somebody in cold blood?
Not yet.
What? We'll leave that one on the board for Zeno to answer later.
I'm assuming the paladin easily says no.
No.
You don't know.
Yeah, oath break.
They could have broke their oath, got their oath back. All right. Y'all, how many y'all want to do this like one more time or
Let's
Sure.
do one more.
okay?
14.
I think Eras gets to ask me a question.
So Gene, I'm really curious about this this quest you're on to find your mother and the cards. Can you elaborate any on that? Like, where did these cards come from? Any details that you might know about them? About
Yeah.
your quest?
So when I was 15, which in my society is the age before your coming of age, if that makes sense. At 16, you come of age. And that's traditionally, a ceremony or whatever to welcome you into society. And on the day before my 16th birthday, there was a solar eclipse, which was another sign of the prophecy. And this caused, a lot of violence towards my family. So much so that I couldn't bear it, and I actually killed myself.
Oh dear.
And then I'm not sure how long passed, but I woke up in a forest, just by myself, unknown trees. So I wasn't sure where I was, and all that was there was a moon playing card. And then fast forward a little bit, I got some help from a fairly powerful person, and they gave me the dungeon card, which again I have no idea what these mean, but hoping to find out.
Sounds like some odd divine intervention.
You said that you woke up after you died. You woke up naked in the woods. Is in your mind? Do you think this could have anything to do with what possibly happened with us? I don't know if I died, but I
Maybe.
did wake up naked in
Did
the
we
woods.
die?
Yeah, maybe we all died. I guess the only difference would be last time I woke up with something, but this time we had nothing.
Yes, I saw no cards for myself
Yeah,
when I woke. Well, I guess I would like to ask everyone. I mean, we're all in the same predicament together, and no one knows what has happened to us. I know we all came here for different reasons, but we've been bound together through this circumstance, I believe, and I was wondering, would you all like to work together, possibly to find out what has happened to us?
Seeing as I have no particular destination in mind, and it seems like a very interesting opportunity, I am fine to keep traveling together for as long as you are all willing. And I'm deathly curious on why we woke up there.
yeah. I mean, I'll at least go that far, finding out what what happened to us, and we'll see from there.
And at this moment, there's a younger woman that comes up to your table and says, "Y'all are nursing those drinks. Do you need others? Or are you just gonna sit in here like duds yapping?"
Hey, listen, I already paid you, lady.
How about something a little stronger?
"Now that's me, boy." And then she walks away and goes behind the bar and starts pouring more drinks from under the bar for you guys.
Service nowadays, huh?
Definitely didn't get top shelf with that, Birdman.
Oh, I'm sorry that I found 10 gold and didn't tell you about it and then spent half of it here.
Wait, what was that?
What? My
What?
mother died.
Did I mention I was forced to eat my own parents?
Did I? Yes. That happened to me.
That's horrible.
I don't know, Gail.
She
You were
comes
laughing
back
a
and
lot at that story.
she brings 2 handfuls of drinks for you guys back. And she says, "I would encourage you to maybe join in the festivities. Elsewise, everyone might think y'all are weirdos, kind of hanging to yourselves in here during a wedding." And you guys notice that the bride and groom are up, and they're kind of heading back outside as well.
Nice. If we're wedding crashers, is one of us Owen Wilson?
It's you.
Let's hope not.
Hmm. And was it Vince Vaughn or Vince?
Vince
I
Vaughn.
think it was
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn. That's definitely Gail.
So you get some fruit as well, and maybe I could ask a few people if they know what these playing cards are for.
Okay, I agree.
Would I be able to look at the card that you have? I'm so sorry, Gene.
No, you're good. I was
Gene,
gonna say,
Eric.
I was gonna say that that's up to Cricket because we spawned with nothing, so I'm gonna assume I don't have them anymore.
Oh, good point. But you said it was a moon, right?
Yep.
Crescent moon or full moon?
Yeah, just like a full moon on, just a night sky, a little cloudy, nothing too standout-ish.
Okay. No problem. I just say to the group before we join the festivities, we should watch the moon cycle.
Maybe he can draw it out sometime.
I think
I
that'd be a good
imagine
idea.
he memorized those cards.
Indeed.
Hey, listen, if we're gonna help out Gene, would you guys like to commit a small genocide against a humanoid clan one day?
Um,
I'm gonna need to
I
know
have-
more about this before.
We'll talk more. We'll talk more later.
I think that would be for the best. Before I commit to something like that.
Of course. He can draw the card and I can plan.
So you guys step through the terrace
Ugh.
door as you're kind of chit-chatting, and you see out on the terrace there's the food tables, some grills behind you against the building, rows of tables along the sides with some long pillars in between each of the tables, and the pavilion is surrounded by trees. There's a stage at the far end, and there are some musicians playing. There are people around the stage area in the center, kind of dancing and chit-chatting in little groups.
I love the map, Cricket.
Are there people sitting at all the tables eating, or?
So I am doing that right now.
Well, there's so much imagination. I'm assuming we can imagine some people eating.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
I'm eating a bunch of food. I'm that guy who just stands at the buffet table.
That's what I did. I ran right for the meat.
Harry goes for the rare cuts of meat.
I asked Birdman, "How's the chicken?"
Oh God,
I would never.
never.
I'm very peckish. I eat a lot of veggies.
Trying to
and-
figure out where all of my tokens for the NPCs went. I think I'm missing a layer somehow.
nuts and seeds.
There were lots of groups of people standing around in the center. Just
I
imagine.
tried bird food. It was very
I-
dry. and
I have
bland.
often encountered that with Roll20, where I'll make something and then it kind of doesn't save, I guess. I don't know.
It is gone.
It's so frustrating when you put a lot of time into it.
I think the father of the bride might be a rogue. He just kind of disappeared. He was next to me, and then he was gone.
He's actually here. It's just his
Oh,
picture
there he
didn't
is.
generate for some
He
reason
went under the table.
in the token.
I thought he was the hooded
Oh.
man standing next to me for a second.
Nope. You see the tavern owner sitting at a table kind of eating and chatting. You're only seeing the people you know as of yet.
Mhm.
The father of the bride kind of sitting at the next table. The bride and groom sitting at their own table in front of the stage area. And then just random people kind of sitting around, standing around talking.
Very nice of them to let us into the wedding.
Cricket, meta, like above the table. Near the end of the last session, the father of the bride seemed a little less receptive to discussion, and obviously that could just be like information-wise. Does he seem to be like mingling or keeping to himself?
He's keeping to himself, kind of sitting back to back with his daughter. He's still very much in his cups. It's only been a few minutes, but it
Okay,
seems like
okay.
she was encouraging him to eat. So
I just kind of want to go around the room, mingling with like each group and just asking if they've ever seen a deck of cards that doesn't have any values, just pictures.
pretty much everybody you meet up until this point has kind of shook their head and said no, they had never heard of anything like that. Why do you ask?
I've just seen a couple and was curious.
No, and an older lady shakes her head and says no, she'd never heard of anything of the sort.
I'll thank you for your time.
Could I?
From what I've read, it might be
sorry.
a tarot card or some sort of mystic symbol. You might go to some sort of apothecary or church coven or a coven and see if they might know more.
Good idea.
Could I join the band performing and sing a song?
Sure. How are you going to approach the stage?
Just between the tables and the crowd, so I don't interrupt anybody's. And then instead of going to like the band perform, I go to like the sound guy, like, hey, I'm a rather talented singer, and I'd love to join in. I'm also good on the flute and the drum. Do you think I could? You know?
He kind of looks at you confusedly
friend of the
because he's
bride and
playing and
all.
it's so loud and like can't really hear
How
you.
about I
And he's
do
like,
it more of
huh?
like a?
So
It's
roll
I'm next.
performance.
All right,
Roll
ready for this,
performance.
everybody?
I want to see the flair in which you convince him.
Hiya! Oh, 8. Didn't pop up, but 8.
He just kind of ignores you and goes back to playing. So it does not mean, however, you can't just crash the stage and start playing with
Wasn't a
them.
no.
Are they
Wasn't
singing right
enough.
now or just playing musical instruments?
They're just kind of jamming right now, like a lively
Oh,
tune. Like
no
people
singer?
are dancing and.
So maybe you could just break out a tune there, Birdman.
Okay.
At the end of the current song, and everybody's like clapping and happy and it's jovial and whatnot. Like
Can't wait to ruin it.
you could just start a cappella singing, and then everything can
Oh
get
yeah, I
quiet.
want to do like the Irish like a sea shanty where it's like everybody claps and there's the lull, and then you just hear like, oh.
Yeah, go for it, and then they'll back you up.
I really hope I don't fuck this up.
What will we do with a drunken sailor?
We do with the drunken sailor.
What will we do with a drunken sailor?
What's the song?
All right, I got this.
Woke
Woke up naked in the dawn's cold light. Heart
Uh-oh.
pounding, what a wild night. The gods above, they cast their spells in this realm where chaos dwells.
You see
And
the
I go
older
like,
woman
hit
that's
it.
standing beside Jean, like there's a tear rolling down her cheek.
I go like, hit it. And then, oh, the gods, they took my friend away. In a flash of light, he couldn't stay. But it turns into like a church. Like,
You
Oh,
hear
no.
you hear like a double bass kick in.
yeah. You're like, it's shit about like the mercy and like my spirit. And then a little bit about like kind of like the
like a gospel
oh
song.
yeah, a little bit saying like I woke up naked, so telling the story of the first session, but then kind of going like, and my friend died and came back to life, and what's that about in the twilight?
You have to be playing your hand drum and dancing at the same time.
I have to be because otherwise,
All the people in
this is
the
done.
center are like now like dancing, like jigging with you and shit. Like they're into it.
I have like 4 more lines and then it ends with like a like kind of a drop, and then it's like naked in the morning glow. Through the trials we now know. The gods above. I'm crying. They watch and pray. And then I look at my friends, but our bond,
Damn.
it will never
Dang.
sway.
Gail starts to tear up a little bit.
Everybody's
Feel
clapping and
it.
sweating, like very
And then
impressed
the
by
bride
you.
and groom.
Who knew the Birdman had a voice of an angel?
And they stay and like toast to you and raise their glasses, and like all the little kids running around like run up around your legs. I'm like so excited to
Yeah,
meet a stranger.
totally forget what my intentions are because I'm a little bit like bloated, like what's it called? Self-important. So yeah, I just go into the limelight and I'm just like, yep, forgetting about my friends,
Well,
dancing with strangers.
So everybody's like
It's
standing,
just
crowding around him and like patting him on the back and totally obsessed. What are the rest of you doing?
shoving food into my mouth.
I'm gonna go around the room and ask if anybody's else besides us, have they seen any other strange people come into town recently? Put it that way.
Okay, anyone in
No.
particular you're talking to?
I mean, I just want to look and see maybe there's somebody here that we haven't spoken to that might know something. So I'm just kind of going around talking, and then trying to bring it up as casually as possible.
So one of the women, she's probably about middle-aged. She's got an eye on the kids running around. She's sitting at a table. She hears one of your questions and says, strangers. I mean, there's strangers in and out of here all the time, especially now with all the weird stuff going on.
Weird stuff. What weird?
And
And okay,
there's a man
Everyone
across the
knows that
table
wives
from her, kind of like
love to gossip.
looks at her like sternly, and he's like, these people don't want to hear that nonsense.
We do.
I would love to hear more about this
And
nonsense.
she's like, shut up. He actually asked me.
Shut up, Garrett.
So she she pats the bench beside her and she's like, sit down, honey. And then she shoves like one of the already like drunk out of cups on the table and just kind of slides it towards you to partake. And she says, what do you want to know?
Gail kind of leans in, puts his kind of shoulders or his elbows on the table, and his hands under his chin, and just leans in, and says, "I'm so intrigued by your story. Please tell me more."
Well, there's been all kinds of wildness going on around here. And, some of these people think that, the kooks think that there's, some sort of curse or we're being punished or, the usual hoity toity nonsense. And then there's the others that think, the government's out to get us. And if you want to know what I think,
They are.
I think that it's just a bunch of wild kids that no one's paying any attention to with nothing to do, and they're running around willy-nilly causing all this trouble.
Have you seen anything that makes you think they could be children?
Well, I mean, it seems like not many people have seen much at all. Most of the stuff keeps happening at night.
Night. Is it any particular time of night that anybody's aware of or that knows when this might be happening?
Well,
Is
let's
it
see. Baron's barn burned down in the middle of the night when we were all sleeping. We heard the bells ringing, and we all, did our duty and loaded up everything we could to run down and try our best to get the fire put out, but it was just far too late by the time we got there. And I mean, that wouldn't have even been that big of a deal, really. It's not like he kept much in there. He hasn't had his farm active and running for quite a few years, but what makes it weird is that the very next night, somebody tried to set Burns' barn on fire.
2 barns in just 2 nights?
And she's like looking at you, nodding with her eyes like really wide. Like she's two, maybe 3 sheets to the wind at this point.
Yeah.
So tell me that's not weird.
That's
2
super
barns,
weird.
2 nights.
That's crazy. Is has anything else similar to this happened?
Well, Giles' shipment of wine and even his milk deliveries keep getting robbed.
Wow.
We've
You think
never
this is
had any
all due
problems like that
to
before.
children vandalism?
I mean, studies show that youth are important.
How long has this been going on now?
Oh, I don't know, a month or 2.
Wow.
It all started with that barn. No one thought anything of it until the very next night when another barn almost went up in flames. A couple of nights later, the wine shipment gets ransacked, I guess.
And I'm sorry again. The gentleman who owned this barn. What was this gentleman's name again?
Oh, the one that burned down?
Yes,
Burns.
Burns. That's just ironic, but
Tell him that.
he doesn't is he happen to be here at this event tonight as well?
Oh,
Could be
actually, the funny part is that it was Baron's barn that burned down. It was
Barron's barn.
Burns that almost burned down.
Almost burned. Are these gentlemen here? Or are they still in town? Or are they, since they lost their barns? I don't know what is their current situation. Are they
Burns is
around?
over there, sitting right by Mr. Shaw. At the end of the table there with Mr. Shaw.
Do I see him?
Barron's never comes around much.
Oh.
Like I said, he hasn't had his farm up and running for a few years. I think he lives with his daughter.
Oh wow.
Doesn't leave the house much, but, Giles' shipment of wine went missing. The 2 boys that run the caravan from the next town over came back naked and had no idea what happened.
I kind of subtly wave my hand over and try to get
Likely story.
Jean and Harry's attention to see if they'll come sit down with us at the table.
Of course.
Come over.
And I just informed them that this woman is a very interesting and charming lady that I'm sitting at this table with, and that they may would like to speak to her as well. And I kind of fill them in on what I've already heard.
I'd say it was, I mean, the reason we're here is weird. There's all kinds of weird stuff going on. Between that and, you know, the happy young couple there had to have their wedding here out back of the tavern because the church was burned down nigh on a month ago.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Who was the church for?
The church was just a research facility.
Oh. Interesting. What kind of research?
Oh, they researched herbs and different medicines for a school in the city.
Well, that sounds interesting. It's a shame it's burned down.
The mayor
Was
here
anything
likes to.
recovered?
From what I saw, there was nothing left. The whole place burned down. I do know, though,
Oh.
that the parish holy man, he's living in a tent outside of it. Hopes to find something, I guess, but our local mayor here, he funds all of that research. It's a hobby of his.
Do you have a sick family member, or is it just sort of professional curiosity? I don't mean to pry, just curious.
Well, you're lucky you're a looker.
Well, thank you, madam.
She chuckles and like her husband's like rolling his eyes like he's not paying attention to what she's saying. He's kind of like focused on the people dancing and he's definitely in his cups as well. And he hears her like chuckle and like looks over and like pretends to like laugh a little bit. And then she says she kind of like leans in closer and she says none of us really know what the reason is or what goes on up there at that house, but I can tell you he's none too happy about his only daughter here marrying Oki.
What's wrong with Oki? He seems a nice lad from what I've seen. Granted, I don't know him all that well.
Oh, well, Oki's a stranger. He's not from around here.
Oh,
Oh, I
Mm.
see.
do you know where he's from? Any
He's.
rumors?
I forget where he says he's from, but I do know he was sent by the governor here after the church was burnt down to investigate what happened. Seems like
Oh, is
all he
that
was
how they met?
investigating
Oh,
Hmm.
I see.
was Miss Shuff. She kind of
Wait.
winks, takes another big nap.
Okay.
Well, gang, it looks like we have a mystery on our hands.
Indeed. Um, okay. Harry, Jean, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
I would like to see this church, even though there's not much left. Maybe talk to him about his research a bit.
I'm also interested in this barn that she was telling me about, since it was the first place that something happened. I don't know if there might be something there to this. And obviously, the bride's soon to be husband. Wait, did they just got married? I'm sorry. This is after the wedding or prior to the wedding? Are they getting married
This is
tonight
the
or?
wedding reception, and at
Okay.
that moment, the band starts playing like another like real banger, and she gets up and like drags her husband out on the dance floor, and she's cackling and laughing, and they're both kind of drunk, dancing around. Everybody is just totally into the song,
What's the husband's demeanor at this point? Is he
shaking a
laughing as
leg.
well?
Drunk.
Yeah, he's drunk and laughing,
Okay.
shaking his
And
arms, keeping his feet planted.
the father?
The father is still kind of like sitting with his head in his plate, slowly eating. he doesn't seem to be aware of the music, of much else going on.
I also think that maybe we have an opportunity here to speak to the father again. He doesn't seem too happy with this whole wedding, and I would really like his interpretation of things if we could. I know that Mr. Birdman tried speaking to him, but I think maybe now he's had a few more to drink. Maybe he would be a little bit more open to us, hopefully.
Perhaps so. Seems a shame to bother the man on a happy day, but it doesn't seem like
He
he's
doesn't
very
look too happy.
Yeah.
Gene, what are your thoughts?
I think it's worth a chat, and everything that's going on in this town might be related to us. So, anyways,
Yeah, we have nothing to lose. I don't think. Hopefully not.
I suppose they would just kick us out.
So I'm gonna tell the lady that I was just sitting with not to be rude and anything. So I would just like to thank her for her time and tell her she's.
She's out
Two
It was
dancing.
lovely
Right
speaking with
gun.
her.
Gone.
Is she Is she like passed out on the table now?
No, she's out dancing. She's like,
Oh,
She's
okay.
dancing with her
Good. She
husband.
already left us. I look
Yeah,
around to say
she left
it
you
was
without a
a
moment.
joy to speak with you. Oh wait, she's gone. Okay.
She just kind of waves and then starts like jamming.
Awesome. So can we walk over to the table with the dad there? I think the husband and daughter are on the dance floor as well.
Yep. You're alone with him.
Jean, Harry, I was hoping y'all would come with me, or if you would be so
Yep, I'll come.
inclined. Who's the most charming of us?
Gene.
Zeno? um. Yeah. So
I
since
think it's Zeno.
Oh,
Zeno's
Oh,
charisma
is
is
it?
pretty high. Yeah.
Gene, do you want to role play Zeno?
Well, Gene's also a warlock, no?
Yeah.
So Gene's got some charisma.
yeah, I do.
You get some moves, man.
What do we want to know from this guy?
I mean, I was just thinking like we'll come up to him and kind of talk to him and just go like, come in all casual and just be like, wow, it's an amazing wedding, that kind of short talk at first, and then hopefully he'll start opening up to us and not asking anything too serious right away, and then say we heard it was his daughter, she's beautiful, flatter him a little bit, and then move into questioning about possibly what his thoughts are of the husband, or maybe even just say something like the
He
husband
seems nice.
he seems nice and didn't see how he reacts to it.
Okay. Do we remember his name?
Mayor.
Or something?
Mr. Mayor.
It was in the
It's-
notes that Birdman made.
Yeah.
It's
Did I make
Bailey
notes?
Shove.
Yes, I made good notes. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go up to him and say, Bailey, do you need another drink?
He's gonna kind of look up at you and be like, "Ugh, that's a great idea, my boy." Kind of pats the table.
Are there waitresses around, or is it just like serve yourself?
It's just like serve yourself.
I'll run and grab him another drink then, really quick, and bring him back.
I'm gonna go grab some food for him so he doesn't get too drunk.
He's
Put some bread
he's
in
got a
him.
big plate of
Put some
food
bread.
in front of him. He's trying to eat
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
All right, good.
And then after he has his first sip of the drink, I'll say, the bride looks beautiful tonight.
Aye, a beautiful bride she is. Always a beautiful girl. Just like her mother.
Your mother's not with us tonight.
Your mother's not been with us for quite some time.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
Ugh. Leave me be, boy. He's kind of like half-heartedly eating a drumstick.
We talking Ren Fair drumstick?
Yes.
Good.
It is a wedding after all.
Tis. I just wondered what your thoughts were. The groom seems very friendly.
Okie.
Indeed.
Oof.
Okie the groom. Okie the husband, the groom.
Oh, jeez.
I kind of whisper over to Harry and say, what do you think, Harry?
I'm sensing hostility towards Oki, not us.
Oh, yeah.
And
Can I,
Vayli kind of looks up and sees, like, it's like at this moment he realizes you're all standing around him, looking at him.
I'm gonna just sit and as soon as I notice that and kind of just like, oh, I'm not looking.
And he's gonna, like, raise his glass to you all and be like, "You're more than welcome to celebrate the happy occasion." And he's gonna slam his drink. Like, you're not getting shit out of him right now. He's drunk as fuck.
Yeah. All right.
So what does
Okay.
Oki do? He seems like a nice chap. Harry tries
Oki?
one last attempt.
Oki was sent by the governor.
Oh
Oki
boy.
was sent to our fair village. And to my even fairer daughter. Oki.
where's this governor from?
The governor. Where are you from, stranger? You
Far
don't
away
even
from
know who
here.
the governor is. What are you doing at my daughter's wedding?
Celebrated with them.
Go and celebrate. Leave me to my drink. Just me and my drink. Always me and my drink.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
All right. So at this time, can we look around the room and see what the current situation is in the room?
Yeah, so everybody is dancing, having a great time. Mika Giles, the tavern owner, is dancing with his daughter, who was the barmaid that brought you your drinks, and everybody else, for the most part, is like really getting it. And the bride and groom are dancing; they look really happy as well. And then the song ends, and the bride and groom kind of go to head back to the table, and the bride stops and pats her dad on the back and is making sure that he's eating. And the rest of the people go to sit down and have a break, and the band says that they're going to take a short break. And as they go
Advance
to
opportunity.
as they go to step off this stage, you hear someone scream.
I'm heading off with the band as well. Oh, someone screamed.
Where did the scream
Everybody
come from?
roll initiative.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay.
Why are you so mean, Cricket?
How do I do this?
Oh, I keep fudging. I don't know
S-
what I
Somebody
did
will
wrong
need to
here.
roll for Zeno as well.
Why is it thinking? Mm, 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 mm.
I'm gonna look over at the governors and tell him, don't worry. we'll do everything we can to protect him and his fair village before
Mm.
things get hot and heavy. Want to earn a little trust with him if I can.
The mayor is like burping. I don't think he's fully aware
There's
of what's
there's
going on.
something coming into this room right now. People are screaming, and he's just like, "What?" You know?
I am
He didn't even give a
talking
shit his
tonight.
wife or his daughter.
Just more people on the dance floor. These rowdy kids.
I'm sorry, Cricket. Could you add turn for me? I'll just put my initiative.
I am
Take your tip.
setting up some stuff, so give me a minute.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Dancing in the moonlight.
I'm trying to get my add-on to work, but no, sorry.
Everybody.
All the shit I set up is not working.
Dancing in the
Sounds like roll
moonlight.
20 to me.
Do any of the new party guests look attractive?
Not a one.
Oh no.
Single, average, or above looking.
Oh, the single ladies.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think I figured it out, please. Okay, I finally figured it out. Oh, wait.
If I really don't have any Uncrustables in this freezer, I'm going to lose it.
Are you an Uncrustables person?
I like an occasional Uncrustable. Sometimes I just want a PB&J and I don't got time to make a PB&J.
Bro, I don't know why it's not adding to the initiative, sorry.
It says initiative. Oh, it doesn't go into the thing.
Like, if you click your icon and then roll initiative, it automatically adds you to the turn order.
Yeah, you're
At
supposed
least-
to click yourself first, and then it should do it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Sorry.
All right, did it add him? Yes, perfect.
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah,
Dancing
main.
in the moonlight.
All my
Everybody
metagame
knows.
knowledge. That's a demon. A demon.
Why does his sheet look different than every fucking body else's?
They're a cheater.
What are these creatures called? Main?
Main.
Mains, yes.
Main.
Sorry, this should not take this long.
You take your time on the right one.
Dancing in the moonlight. Oh my god, they are beautiful. I just googled them.
All right.
Good thing that Birdman that you asked Zeno to heal you before before we
yeah.
left. Got that heal in.
I'll roll for Zeno.
Okay.
I would just
You would just what, G?
I would just take her out of the combat, say she like left or something.
Okay, also she went inside to like use the bathroom
Oh,
or
no.
something.
Yeah.
Bad timing, Zeno. Bad timing. Or good timing. Maybe Zeno knows something.
If you guys
Mommy,
will,
can you add music? Can you get a chance?
in roll 20, if you guys will click the cog in the top right, it should open the personalization and display. Do you want to change your display name to your character name?
Yeah, you'll have a display name. That's how I changed mine to Gravy.
Where-
So top right settings.
Okay. You want to change it to okay.
Change it to Gale Rouse.
Did that take effect?
Yep.
Wow, y'all roll garbage.
Hey,
I rolled high. I just
rolled
I'm
an
not allowed
11.
on. No, it's
You rolled-
my first roll was an 18, but it didn't pop up. I was just trying to add myself to the initiative order.
I said we were using all our good rolls and they're getting to know you.
Getting
You should
Shooting
have
freaking nat
suggested it
20s
being
left and
the
right.
top of the conference in October. Maybe next year.
You know what?
All right.
It was worth it for friendship.
So you guys hear a scream, and as you look up from the table, you were focusing so steadily upon Velishov. You see it kind of coming out of the trees, through the pillars. Really disgusting, fucking slimy creatures, large and
That's great.
stalking very slowly towards you. There are a total of 5 mains.
Oh no!
Bird,
I
what do you do?
cast Vicious Mockery, Wisdom 13, on the one next to me.
All right.
Initially, I hand it my drink before realizing it's not like a butler or server. And then I reactively say, "Oh God, you're so ugly!" And Vicious Mockery.
So
Scooby-Doo
it does
killing
not
him?
work. He rolls a 17.
Nice. All right. In that case, I will throw a bardic inspiration on Harry Wild, meaning you get to roll a d6. I'm not necessarily rolling, I'm just doing it so we remember you have bardic.
Okay.
But, I'm not going to be mad if the DM's like, you gotta take that roll. And then, backing away, I will take the opportunity attack and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll hide behind this fellow here. I think he's shorter than me, though. So.
He is.
That's my turn.
All right. So the
And sorry,
second
sorry,
main.
before I end, Carrie, you can add Bard a D6 to an attack if you would like. So if you miss, you can add it.
Okay.
You could do it after the fact, but not before the DM's like, okay, next.
Okay. If I roll an 8 or something and be like, ooh.
Yeah,
then-
yeah.
Yep.
So all of the people in the middle scream, and then they kind of all run back to here by the food table. They're all kind of like huddled in this corner by the door.
Go inside, you fools.
Can't help but look. So the second main moves 1, 2, 3. He moves towards you and the tavern owner here. That's his turn. Fifth one here moves 1, 2. Here on the other side of you,
They're slow.
Jean, it's all you.
Nice. I'm
Oh,
going
you
to I'm going to cast Hex on the guy next to me as a bonus action. So if you'll give him just like a icon so I remember, be great.
On the main,
Yeah, right next to me. Be the main 4.
And sorry, Cricket, I took an opportunity attack, right?
Oh yeah.
Just double checking if I got hit or missed.
1 second.
No worries, no worries.
Why is this aura not working? This guy.
Yeah.
And then you took the opportunity attack to what?
The main next to me, I moved out of its melee range because I was right next to it.
Okay.
So I don't know if it hits me, but hopefully not.
That's main 3. And he does a shing shing move. And What's your armor?
It is a 12.
Let's see. He hits you
Ah, Gene.
for 5 slashing damage.
Ow.
Anything else on your turn, Gene?
I'm gonna stab the main with my dagger.
I take it your hex was a bonus.
Yep.
Okay.
So 20 to hit.
That hits. You do 7.
Plus 2.
Okay. Oh, 7 plus 2.
Yep.
This guy is... If they're resistant to something, does that mean that damage doesn't do...
Half.
It's half damage.
Half.
All right. So he's like knocked on his back. He's just kind of like groaning and like rolling slowly, but he can't get back up.
That's it.
All right. He manages to kind of like roll towards you, and he kind of reaches out and slashes at your ankles. And he gravely misses and just kind of rolls off the edge of the stage onto the ground at your feet. Harry, you're up.
I grab the bow that I have, and since main 4 is on the ground and it would be hard to hit him, I assume remain 4. I will aim at main 3 with my bow. Does a 14 hit?
The 14 hits, and I was actually wrong because it was main 3's turn, not that guy's turn. But I'll use it the same. This guy falls off the stage.
Oh. I
It
need
was
to
his
change
turn,
what
not
I
the
do
other
then?
guy. Yeah, so go ahead and do your turnover, sorry.
I will move to avoid hitting the groom and shoot at main 4. Do I need to reroll, or is the 14 fine?
Nope, the 14 hits, and he is no longer moving.
Oh, I didn't roll damage yet? 5.
And he's dead.
Okay.
You're just so strong, Harry.
You're so strong. Thank you. It's all that practice.
Yeah, Barry.
He would have been dead no
Woo!
matter what.
Pathetic.
But next time, maybe try talking to him first.
I don't think they're open to discussion. As much as I'd prefer it.
How do you put the X over them? I can't remember.
Click on the token. You'll see a little circle appear at the bottom, and you can put different markings on them.
Dead.
I gotta switch tokens, that's why.
Harry's dead.
Dead.
I've got Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Dunzo. That's good enough. Alright. And that's it? Are you still going, Harry?
I take a step back towards everyone, and that's my turn.
Alright. Half orc.
Do I know how everybody's doing health wise?
On a scale of
Nope.
1 to 17, I'm about a 14.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, am I a dumbass? We leveled up, didn't we?
Yeah, you ran into the middle of the room.
No, sorry. What level are we? Just to double check.
Did everybody level up?
No.
No.
So you'll level up after this fight then instead.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't sure because someone said 17. I was like, damn, you fucking bulky.
All right.
They
So-
said I have a very thick head.
There's something I would like to do. And this is the first time I've wrote that in. So be gentle. I would like to rage.
Nice.
So how do I do this?
Riot!
Effectively in roll 20. I have
Oh.
under a global damage modifier, I have rage on my character sheet. Do I just click that?
You
Or
can, yeah. You'll see that you have a certain amount of rages.
oh, okay. So I have 2. And so I'm raging now, and I am going to run for main 5 if I can get there. Can I get there? 1, 2, 3. And I'm trying to protect Mr. Birdman. And with my great axe, I'm going to attack. I think. Yes.
The people are still screaming. There's chaos. There's food all over the place. There's plates being knocked over, and these big slimy lumbering things are just kind of coming through the hall on all sides. And when you jump at him with the great axe, he doesn't even have time to turn around, and you just kind of hit him across the back.
So
Roll for
so
your
I hit him.
damage.
So roll
Yep.
for damage. All right. 5 slashing.
+2 for raging.
Oh, okay. +2, so 7. Thank you. I was wondering how that worked.
So he's
I didn't.
knocked
Go ahead.
over forwards, down on his knees, and he's a big boy, so he's struggling to get up, kind of like growling and like foaming at the mouth at this point, and doesn't seem like much of a threat from this angle.
Regret. Um, I think that's all. I just have a question about potions because I was looking at this and it can be done. Depends on the people you're playing with. Do y'all consider using potions a action or a bonus action or
Aren't potions an action?
in
They
the actual
are.
rule book they are, but some people
But-
don't.
Yeah.
So-
A lot of people consider them a bonus action, but that's DM preference.
I'm going to consider them an action.
All right. Well, I am done.
So the main number 1 hears that this pillar moves forward, coming towards Gravy, who's being surrounded in the center of the room with the tavern owner.
So popular. It's the charisma.
They heard his shitty music and they want revenge.
Yep.
Shut him up.
I was singing Who Shot the Sheriff, but it was Who Shot the Governor. I
It's all
did.
you, Gravy.
5, 10, 15, 20.
What's the
25.
yellow thing box around main number 3? Does that
That's
signify?
the hex. Oh,
Oh,
wait,
okay,
no,
yeah,
he's
that's
dead. I can remove
Wait,
it.
is he
He's
dead?
dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's
Wait, main 4 is dead. Is there a box
Main
around
4
main
is dead.
3?
There's a box amount around main 3 right now.
I don't
Oh, I don't
see
see
it.
that.
See it
You're
either.
saying here?
Yeah, I see a
Okay.
yellow square around main 3 at the
Yeah.
stage.
Do you guys
Interesting.
see it?
I do not
No.
see it.
Do not.
Yeah, I
If
don't
you
see
click
it.
on the token and like the cogwheel and then scroll down, See if it has an aura.
You asking me?
No.
No.
Okay.
If you
I am
hover over your
gonna-
character, does it do it?
The yellow box is gone now, by the way.
Well, let me just double check. They don't need to speak English. You whisper here. It must be move doesn't on. Okay. Cricket, could you tell me if main 1 or main 1 or 2 definitely doesn't have damage. Does main 5 have any damage? Like, does it have a cut from Galraz?
Main 5
Hit
does.
for 7 damage.
Across the back has a slash.
Okay. So that's dead. Harry's gonna take that one. I can't take another hit. That one. Okay. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on main 1. And kind of like a cacophony of birds cawing kind of like comes out, and instead of I'm doing like a Pokemon attack, just direct attack, but instead of hitting Galraz, it kind of like curves like a psychic power to hit main 1, and it's a Wisdom 13 save, or they take half damage.
Why
They
would it
take
only
half
take
damage
half
if they
damage?
That's how a lot of spells work that take spell slots. If
On a successful save, the target moves half as much. The target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away.
Oh, on a successful save. I thought you were saying if it hit
That's
them, like
that's what I thought. That he said it the
that's
other
like
way.
the way
That's
you
what I
worded it, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, my apologies. You guys are older. The hearing.
Well,
in
your
my 20s, man.
Dissonant Whispers hits him, and he seems like he's having a very uncomfortable stomach ache suddenly. Kind
He
of
takes
rubs his
15
belly.
psychic damage.
So
I
it
wonder
he rolled a 16, so
Takes 7 psychic
7
damage
psychic
and
damage.
stays where it is.
He's kind of like, oh, just very uncomfortably moaning across the room. Everyone seems very uncomfortable around him.
I will, as a bonus action, as a bonus action. Wait, hold on. The fuck is this one? Once per dress transform. Oh, interesting. Did not know. I should read my character. Last bonus action. Last bardic inspiration to Gelraz.
You said that's a 1d6 when attacking.
Yeah, if
And you can
you
decide
want to
before
use it,
or after if you say it really quick.
pretty much.
Okay.
So main one's kind of standing with his hand on, his back hip. He like lets out like a really loud, disgusting burp that kind of rattles through the hall.
Ugh.
Is that your end of your turn?
Yeah, that's my whole turn.
All right. And so main 2 here is going for Manka Giles.
Got this, Mika.
Oh fuck!
You got this. For the boy.
He's going to kind of lumber towards him. Just as he gets in front of him, Manka's kind of frozen in fear. He's going to slash out at him. His claws.
Make a bob. Weave, man. Do something.
How dare you,
And
Cricket?
Manka is so frozen in place that the main catches him off guard, and he's slashes with his claws straight through Manka's face, down his neck.
No. Please.
He does 5
He's okay.
slashing damage to him.
Does he go down?
Is he alive?
Manka is down and is screaming at the top of his
Oh.
lungs, clutching his face. And
We
there
gotta help
is
him.
blood everywhere.
No.
We gotta help him.
Main 5 here kind of turns. He's still on one knee. Kind of reaches out to try to claw at Gel's ankles as well. He manages to slash him for 5 across the ankles while Gel is busy looking at Manka, rolling on the floor and screaming.
His attack was 5, or he did 5 damage to me?
He did 5 damage. He rolled a 17.
So you're raging, right, Gil?
I'm raging right now.
So you take
Oh.
half
2?
and then round it down, so 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
All right, thanks.
That's why I ran away from you.
All right, Gene.
So as a bonus action, I move my hex to main 2,
Nice.
Okay.
and then I'm going to run up to him and stab him in the butthole. Does a 12 hit?
12 hits.
Please kill this motherfucker.
8 damage.
So you do 6 damage to this main.
Also, I forgot to do it the last turn, but Hex lets me pick a stat that they have disadvantage on the save, so I pick Wisdom.
And he has to roll that.
No, just when he rolls it, he has disadvantage.
On
Okay,
ability checks.
All right, gotcha. Can you guys see that
I don't
I
think
didn't
so.
see.
on main
you?
2?
Main
Nothing.
2? No.
Nothing.
Okay.
I put a marker on myself so I remember I cast Hex, and I'll just keep track of who it's on for you.
Is that it?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. So main 3 here is going to come running at you in his lumbering, kind of falling almost towards you, mouth open, screaming. And he's going to slash at you with his claws as well.
He also has advantage because of the flanking.
Yeah, they get flanking too.
Whew, he didn't even need it. So he hits you for 5 slashing damage.
Oh.
Harry.
Harry takes aim at main 3 and shoots his bow.
You hit? He's completely
And-
unaware.
Can I add a bardic inspiration? Is main 2 dead or alive?
Main 2 is alive.
Can I add the bardic inspiration to damage rolls as well?
Not damage, no.
Okay, just checking.
No, good checking. I think that's a specific class or something.
Okay. And that's my turn then.
Is it Gel or Gel?
Yo.
Gel. Okay, Gel.
I'm going to
You
attack.
are clutching your ankles.
ankle. What's that, a mosquito?
Weak knees.
A roll to attack again. That was another
You hit him.
10, which, okay, I thought that was.
And I assume main 5 is who you're attacking.
Yes, yeah, because I don't want to disengage yet. So, and 8 plus 2, is it always plus 2? Okay.
Yep.
So 10 damage to main 5.
Main 5 just kind of collapses and tongue out on the floor. He's completely dead.
All right, now I can move, right?
Yep.
All right, so I want to move over here and I don't really have any bonus actions or anything I can do. I'm just gonna like kind of look at Maine too and like yell at him and say, "Hey, over here!"
Right?
Would it have been better if I moved here? I don't know. Or does it matter? I just want to. Is there any way to stop the flanking on Jean if I would have moved?
Yeah, so if you're in combat with
One
main
of 'em?
2, they don't get advantage. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. That was my main goal. Okay. Good.
So you
All right.
are. Well, technically, you're not in combat with 2.
Yeah, just in his combat range, whatever, 5 feet.
Okay, so you're still being flanked.
No.
So as soon as somebody else moves in within combat range, it's considered combat then?
Yes.
Okay. So main 1
Sorry.
moves up here to the side of Gel.
Good.
And he's going to run the slashing at him as well. With his claws. What's your AC?
14.
He hits. He does 5 more slashing damage to you.
So 2.
You're raging, so it's 2.
Yeah. I'm glad I raged.
All right, Burt Boy.
2 dead over there. Manka's dead, right? Or Manka's down.
Manka's down.
You know, it's so funny. Somehow my initiative keeps going.
Yeah, it is like being added.
No more spell slots. I don't really have any features right now, so I will cast a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I'll just try to attack this with advantage, hopefully. Main, whose main is that? Main 1. Uh, 14.
That hits.
5 slashing. Or piercing. Pierce. Yeah, 5 piercing. To main 1. And that's my turn.
Gotta jam him right in the kidney, and he's like, ah!
That's it?
So we've got main 5 is down. Let me take these guys out of the order. Main 5 is down. Main 4 is down. Oh, main 4 is already removed. Okay. Main 2 here is pretty pissed off at Jean. So he kind of turns around and swings his claws with as much effort as he can continually muster here. He rolled a 20.
Natural 20, or
Natural 20. So he hits you for
Damn.
5 slashing damage.
you get to roll twice.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter either way, I'm down.
Oh, not good. Question about potions. Can I use my action to give someone who is down a potion if I'm next to him?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, our first death save. No?
Alright, it's Jean's turn, but you can't go if you're down, right?
I
He
have to roll
does
a
go,
death
he
save.
rolls.
You do your roll.
So basically, if I fail 3 death saves, I'm dead forever. That's a failure.
Uh-oh.
Also, if you attack me, Cricket, you get advantage, and I lose 2 death saves.
Insta dead.
Oh,
Oh
shoot.
God.
All right, so it's main 3's turn here.
Do you roll
He's going to
no,
kind of
no,
look
no.
at you down and laugh, and he's going to assume that you're dead because of you laying there, and he's going to very stupidly try to attack Harry instead.
Jean is
Come get
just
a new
napping.
hole in your liver. Try me.
He's high off of laughing at Jean being down here, and looks at you and says, "Nah, I'm gonna go for the easy."
What?
And he swings his arm and tries to attack Jean. If he attacks you, G, he still has to land, right?
He has
Uh,
advantage and
He
critical hit.
does, but he gets advantage and guaranteed crits, which is why I
So-
would die.
Permadead.
Permadead.
I mean, you can roll for it. It's still a chance he might fail.
It's your husband.
Did you say this is your husband?
You kill us right away, Cricket? I mean, come on. Break my heart.
You were like the luckiest fucking person ever. He tries to swing, he swings his claws, and he fucking swings too hard and like topples his fat ass over and misses
Damn.
you.
that
Take
one?
that.
Okay.
Damn. She's just power napping.
Wild.
All right. Here we gotta
Harry
get some of these guys
Wild.
off the board. Do it.
Main 3 asked for a new kidney hole, so I try and give it to him with my dagger.
While he's
Gets a new
Dang.
kidney hole.
he's like belligerent and embarrassed, completely caught off guard. You stick him right in the back. He is dead
Try.
though.
He's dead? Oh, good. I leap over his stupid corpse and position myself,
Oh, there it is. I was looking for that the whole time.
waving main 2's face like, hey, ugly, and try and get his attention.
Oh, it's weird. It's because the window is like shortened. My bad.
And after I yell at main 2, that's my turn.
Right? Gel?
I'm just wondering if I should attack or help Gene now that the immediate threat's off of him. He's got.
While you're raging, would you have the thought process to even consider healing me?
Honestly, go see if we can kill this guy next to us.
Which
can try
one's
to
been
save
hit? 1 or 2's already
They've
taken a
both
hit?
been
Or-
hit.
Both.
Hit one,
both
hit
been
one,
hit.
hit one.
Okay.
No, seriously, I'm actually telling you. I love you.
Okay.
Hit one.
All right, going for 1. 18 to hit. Come
That
on,
hits.
big. Sorry, I'm just rattling the imaginary dice in my hand right now.
Let him
No.
cook.
Plus 2, 6.
And it's 2 you're attacking, right?
It was 1. 1. Sorry, made 1.
He's dead. How are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna like. No, I don't.
You're
listen.
raging.
Yeah.
Gene, it's
Well,
down.
what I was gonna say, I'm worried it's gonna hurt Gravy. Is there any? There's no way. If I describe something, could it possibly hurt Gravy?
Manka's down. Gene is down. Gravy's.
No,
You're not even
no, you're
Unless you
you're
possibly
like
just
thinking
throw
about
it at Gravy.
if you're flavoring it, there's a
Yeah.
difference than hitting gravy.
Okay. I don't want to hit Gravy like in this, like, cause you're like right behind. So I'm gonna swing and I'm gonna turn like my great axe sideways, and I'm just gonna smash, like just explode his head, and just
Oh.
let it all spray everywhere.
And
Popped
it
him like a
covers
melon.
gravy.
Gravy gets some splatters and it kind of
I
goes.
wanted the blood to go across him, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, I
It
believe.
goes in
Don't need
between
drama,
Gravy and Manka on the ground. The head rolls over here. He's down.
Ugh.
All right. Mank is still alive, right? He's not dead. So
He's still
that
alive.
was-
Still screaming.
yeah. Okay.
Think he might wish he weren't alive, but
All right. So that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Bird.
I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and use my action to. Oh wait, we got one healing potion from Gal, right?
Yeah,
you
I
can
have it.
stabilize someone with first aid, can't you?
No,
Or-
no, no. Sorry, I just for some reason I thought we all got a healing potion, but that was I DM'd and I'm not DMing right now. I'm instead going to heal Jean. You guys see like glowing blue light begin to emanate from my hands, and I go like just this crazy weird bird energy, and I touch you for 1 HP.
Nice.
I thought it was like a mama bird feeding moment where you just
Oh
like,
Oh God, no.
I begin to
Into
puke
his
up
mouth.
blue aura energy with a little bit of spit, and then I like CPR Gene while he's on the ground. And when he wakes up, I'm essentially giving him CPR, and his mouth is very wet. Like your mouth and throat, it feels like it's coated with like, I don't know, like glass and sand or something.
I say next time breakfast first.
That's your turn?
That would be my heart turn.
Excuse me.
Actually, no, it's not. How much is that? 5, 10, 15, 20? 25, 30. That's my turn.
All right. Main 2 sees Gene stand back up, kind of wobbling on his feet.
Is this campaign just a bully? Gee.
you pissed somebody off earlier.
Because I'm down for it. I just want to be involved.
I'm sure it
You
seems
should
like
have done
it,
the dishes, man. Just
Yeah, you should have.
but it's not. I would never do that.
Because you're so
The
smart and capable, Cricket. You know, you're really amazing and nice. So I know you would never do such a thing like that.
the main is distracted by Gel taunting him, and it's kind of pissed him off. He's going to reach out with his claws and try to slash his face as well. He hits for 5 slashing, which is half.
you were rolling really good. Yeah.
I know,
Two more.
it's crazy. The only time I didn't was when it failed.
Oh yeah, the super crit could have. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very crazy. That's why I said you are so
we got
fucking
so
lucky.
lucky there. She would have never came back.
Oh, shit. Sorry. So it's Jean's turn.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on main 2.
You get advantage on spells as well? I don't know.
No. He has to make
So
a
he has to
DC
do the
13.
wisdom.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
It's just an automatic save.
And
He
because
does
his
the
damage, he would
wisdom.
take. Yeah, wisdom save.
But he's
Oh.
at a disadvantage because you cast Hex
No.
on him, right?
No, it's a concentration spell, so when I went down I lost it.
Oh, okay.
Also, I don't know if Hex affects saves.
Yeah, it's just the wisdom save.
He rolled a 9,
Okay, so he takes 4 necrotic.
which is halved because he's.
Yep.
And that's going to kill him. How do you want to do it?
He hears like a loud ringing in his ears that just gets louder and louder till both his ears pop.
Oof, that's terrible.
So is some of that juice getting on Mank? He's already traumatized enough.
I should have given Manka a chance, but he was down from the beginning. So,
He doesn't have much health on.
no.
I think he's a
just
commoner.
a short, fat barkeep.
Delicious.
And everybody is down. People start trickling back in from the tavern that when they
You
hear
try to
everything kind of
stabilize
quiet
Manka.
down.
I grab my arrows back, whatever I can recover, and light my dagger on the grass, I guess.
There's tablecloths on the tables.
I'm not.
'Cause
That's-
it's
I'm
wet.
not an animal.
I rush over to Manka and I encourage my party members to help stem the bleeding and
I can
maybe do
give-
some kind of medicine.
I can give inspiration, right?
Yep.
You can.
I'm going to give Harry inspiration for sticking with his character not being an animal to use the tablecloth.
I was taught manners.
In the heat of battle, you maintained your manners. So why don't we take a break and then you guys can loot and heal and do everything you want.
You said we level up after this, so question about how that works. When we
And you'll
level up, do
level
we
up after
automatically
this.
heal?
You level up, you don't max heal, you just get the new hit points on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't
Thanks.
heal until you sleep. Or rest,
Okay.
rather.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. So how long are we taking? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
I'll take a 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Be back.
Back
Lot of
at
plus.
9:03.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Note to self: Cricket will kill her husband.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo there.
The kitten. The kitten has walked out of the room she's been hiding in, and she's staring at me. You want to come over here? No? That's okay. My broken heart will heal. Bye. Oh. I could walk into a door frame.
Red wedding.
Well, true.
Yeah. We were able to protect all the nobles at least. And we saved Minka.
I'm sure he'll have some wicked scars, but
Yeah. Maybe we'll be able to drink for free at the tavern from now on.
or they'll say we're monsters who brought demons to the town and kill us.
Oh, no. That's not, no. Mm-mm. I hope we don't get blamed for this.
Easier to blame outsiders than people who live there.
Okie. Okie's an outsider. Okie.
That's true.
The trouble started way before we got here. That's what I would tell.
That's true.
But technically before Okie got here as well, because he was sent to help, right? That was the
Yeah,
idea.
technically.
But I don't believe that. That's
Try
what I
telling an
meant.
angry mob that.
Hope you have good notes from tonight. Great, Gravy. Trent.
I hope I have notes too. I forgot that was my. I said I was going to do that.
Yeah, you did.
I have returned.
Hello.
So you guys are level 2.
Awesome.
Will be level 2.
Somebody has to tell me how to do that, but down for it.
So are you using the Roll20 character sheet?
I am.
Are we
You need
leveling
to
up
read
now?
your. Huh?
Sorry, are we leveling up now?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and level now.
Okay.
Read your class thing and see if you get anything at level 2.
I think I do, but 1 second. Okay. At level 2, I get reckless attack and danger sense. But how do I affect it in the? How do I actually change? Do I do this launch level character master thing, or do I just change stuff manually, or how does it work?
Usually, if you change your level in the top right, I'm pretty sure that it changes it for you.
You have to use the
Okay.
character manager now. But what it does, if you're using like the base barbarian stuff, it'll basically just add everything for you. But
So if I-
anything that you don't want, just leave it blank and you can add it after the fact.
So launch. There's 2 options: launch level 1 character master, launch level plus character master.
So on your character sheet, it should say barbarian 1, and then there should be a little icon, which is character mancer level up. What it says.
Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Clicked on that. Welcome to the character master level up. Next, I guess. Barbarian. So do we roll for the HP, or do we use an average, or?
Usually what it's up to Cricket, but usually you get to pick, and some DMs even let you, if you roll below the average, you can just take the instead.
So cricket thoughts.
Whichever you prefer, if you want to roll or if you just want to take the average.
If I roll and get below average, do I still get the average?
Yeah, at a minimum, you can take the average.
Okay.
I will try and roll then.
I rolled an 11, I guess. Wait, no, it went up to 11. What does that mean? So it went from, it said 7
So you get
HP and it
plus
went
11.
to 11.
Yeah, plus 11.
Oh, so the average is 7 is what it
Yep.
was before, right? Okay.
And then you add your every level. You also add your Constitution, but it should do it for you. I think I'm a D8, right? G.
Yeah, you should be. If you just roll your hit dice, it'll tell you.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm just gonna take the average because that's what I already did.
So, Gene, or G after all these years, I think so my class features, it says reckless attack and danger sense, which makes sense. That's what's in the book. And it
Mhm.
says primal
Yep.
path, subclass chosen at level 3.
Yep.
Your total level is 2. And then it says subclass feature with the explanation point, but there's nothing after that. And then it says multi-class. I guess I'm not multi-class, and so I just go to next.
You got
now, right?
everything. You got
Yep.
danger sense and reckless.
Okay.
Yep.
You have advantage on dexterity saves. You can see.
Okay. And then it went to another screen, gives me my new total hit points, and then I guess a summary of everything, and then next again.
Yep.
Features you have gained the class feature danger sense, reckless fast speed. As you exchange your notions to the world and experience, a feat may become within reach. Not today, however. You haven't gained any spells. Okay, apply changes. And now it's the status bar. And I am barbarian level 2, I suppose. Yes. And now I have, what was the things I said it added?
Reckless
Danger sense and
attack,
reckless attack.
danger sense. Yep.
Yeah, okay, those are showing up on the sheet. It shows my current hit points is now 29, which is not correct because I had 5 before. So I had
No.
taken 10 damage. I need to knock that down to 19.
Yep.
Right? Okay. Oh, need a. $29, 18. There we go. I'm feeling a little bit better. So did everybody else level?
Yep, I'm all good.
Yes, sir.
I need to learn my new attacks. I need to know what they do, but
G,
You
did
can
finish as
attack
well?
with advantage, but you'll get hit with advantage as well.
okay. That's reckless attack, and danger sense is at the second
Advantage
level.
on dexterity saves, you can see.
Okay, so if like something tries to hit me that requires a dexterity save, I get advantage.
Yeah, like a trap maybe.
Okay, and that's just automatic, right?
Uh, I can't remember. I mean, no, because Roll20 is so different. I wouldn't promise you that.
No, I mean
Yeah.
like just in general, that ability is just innate. It's like a passive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a passive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does any of your like rages reset or any of that when you level? No, that's only on short rest or wait, long rest for rage. Right?
Let's say you were to level up and gain an extra rage, maybe you would just gain the
Oh,
extra
you would.
one.
Okay.
But I think at level 2 you probably don't get an
No,
extra
you
one.
don't. No.
Are you finished leveling, G?
No, but you can start.
So if you guys want, you can try to loot.
Okay. I'm gonna go for main 5 and search him.
I'll check Ming too.
Roll investigation for anybody that's
Okay.
attempting to
It,
loot.
how's Manka looking? Just
I got a
double checking.
14. Didn't you help him up?
I just want to make sure he's not dead. That's all.
He's not dead, but he's like in critical condition.
Okay,
The
cool.
townspeople will come in and grab Minka and like cart him off.
Okay, cool. I just don't want him to like die on screen or off
While
screen.
we're sitting here searching
Like,
bodies.
that's all. That's really it.
We're sitting here looking for loot. He's like, oh,
Hey, nat 20.
oh,
Nice.
So, which were you looting, Gravy?
Main 1.
Right. And Harry, you're on 2.
That's right.
And Gail, you're on 5.
yes.
Gail, you don't find anything. Gravy, you find a small piece of paper, like a parchment, that's been burned around the edges and is like stuck into the like half armpit fat of the main you're searching.
I think I know what this is meta-wise, but
And Harry,
or I
you
mean,
didn't,
like I have ideas, but not necessarily no.
Harry, you didn't find anything on your main, just a naked blob.
I will pull the I will put the piece of parchment into my bag, sneakily, if possible. I wouldn't like anybody, including the townsfolk, or the mayor, or the husband and wife, to see me do this.
There's 2 more. Does anyone want to search them?
Does anybody have good investigation? I got a -1, so I would think it shouldn't be me.
I'm good at it.
Well,
I'm
Harry
decent.
and Gravy had the same, just there was nothing on the one that.
Okay.
I'll go to 4.
I can check 3.
Ah, back to normal it is. Oh, I wish I was just
Can I
God.
assist? No,
You guys
never
don't
mind.
find anything on those
Okay.
those 2 either.
Cricket, would you say that these bodies are like melting or hissing or steaming or decomposing at a rapid pace or anything like that?
Yes, they are starting to bubble and steam.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I just kick it, and I think my foot gets like stuck in the goo or goop or something, and I'm like, ah, ah.
So the only people that are left in the hall with you guys right now are the bride, the groom, and the father. And then you 4. And Xena's still gone. So
No worries. I think I will abruptly say after kind of gooping my foot, I'll say to all 3 of them, strange for this to happen at your wedding. Alright, do any of you have something to do with this? But I kind of honed my eyes on Oki Ballantyne.
Oh,
Oki is busy consoling his new wife, who is in hysterics. She is like weeping, cowered under his arm, and her father is kind of standing at the table right beside her, drunk,
It's only
not like sobering up a little, but still pretty
I hope that's a
useless.
sobering experience. It's only you said it's only these 3 in the room with us, right?
Just these 3 in the room with you right now.
Yeah.
None of them respond to me?
The father kind of looks up from consoling her and is like, to be honest with you, I could have expected anything tonight.
whoa.
Hmm.
Why would you say that?
And Oki kind of looks up at his father-in-law and like glares hard at him. Delphine is still crying.
And you, Oki? The new husband and stranger to town?
That's something I think I can probably look into and address tomorrow. For now, I think I ought to get my new bride to bed. It's been a long day, and I don't think it's safe out here for any of us.
Could I just, could I insight the wife? I want to just determine crocodile tears or true fear.
Sure.
I'd like to get a
Because
read on
I don't know.
Oki and why he's being so dodgy, if he's actually concerned or just stalling for time.
I got a flat 10. Well,
Yeah,
Harry and I are the
I don't know.
least socially competent people.
they kind of hurry off anyways. Him under her under his arm, and he's trying to rush
Okay.
her inside, and Bailey Shoff just is kind of like moseying out here with the group. And he says, well, I'm certainly glad you are all here. It is quite an eventful evening.
Don't you
I
think you
hope
could
this
show
doesn't
your
happen often.
appreciation
I
for
think you
saving your
could,
daughter?
I think there's
A
no
few
more
of us almost
important.
died.
I think there's no more important crusade than saving my daughter, but I think that we should all get some rest, and I think you strangers should come visit me up at the big house tomorrow. And he just kind of walks out.
Nice. Fuck yeah! We're part of the frickin' royal family now, bitches.
Hopefully, you won't be freaking
I don't
drunk
know about
tomorrow,
that.
and we'll talk. Can I like investigate or look at the? You said there was like sticky goo or whatever. Can I look for like any traces of like anything I can figure out to where they might be? Coming from like I don't know, freaking dun dun. Like I don't know, like CSI type shit.
Maybe from hell? Dun, dun, dun.
Where?
In like where the aftermath of the bodies, where
So the aftermath
uh,
of the bodies, they have kind of like simmered down into just like bubbling goo. So there's not much left to find that you didn't find when you were investigating and
Mhm.
looting them.
okay, and
Has
they
Harry
all
seen
came from
anything like?
different directions. Go ahead, Harry.
What did you
Oh,
say?
I'm sorry.
I was saying they
finished?
all. I was
Sorry.
saying they all did come from different directions, right? So it
They
wasn't
came
like a
from all
clear.
different directions out of the forest. So
Okay.
I was wondering if I had read anything like this happening.
roll a history check for me.
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration.
Okay. Does that mean you rolled a 7? The advantage?
No, I just roll an extra d6.
Okay.
Just typing it out. That's an extra 5 on that 5, so 10.
So you can't remember anything of anything in particular, but you do know that they were mains. You know the name for them. You just don't remember a whole lot about them.
Well, now we can look it up tomorrow if they have a library or something.
So we don't know anything about these creatures in general, right?
No, just that when Harry was doing research prior, they left a distinct impression in the pictures that he had seen sketched in books. They had grossed him out, being a prim and proper, educated lad that he is. Something so slovenly and disgusting left an impression on him. He skipped that page.
Did I skip that page?
Roll history.
Okay. Can I use my bardic inspiration as well?
Sure.
D6.
And
Maybe it's
what
okay.
I need to roll a d6 now. Let me add. Ooh, with a +1. So that is 14.
So you also remember seeing them in books, but you don't remember anything about them other than that they were just disgusting.
Okay. Um.
Anyone
So,
else?
Gene,
I will partake.
Birdman.
I'm gonna
Although
get naked.
I'm missing the
So-
context. I apologize.
You're rolling
We're
history to see if you know anything about
about mains.
the creatures that just attacked the
Oh,
waves.
I see. Okay. A 10.
Nope.
I'll use my lucky feet so I can reroll.
Hmm.
You really need to get better with your rolls there, Birdman.
That may be true, but you didn't find this, and I produced the
What?
burning.
Do your other roll. You get an extra roll. Um.
Me?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Gene
Oh.
gave you an extra roll.
Oh, my apologies. I thought that was Gene doing it.
Lucky.
You very distinctly
Oh.
remember the pictures as well, but you skipped that page.
Damn it. We really should have paid more attention at
Were
school.
we all eating when we read that book?
You're all horribly disgusted by the up-close sketches.
Do you still get to roll, Gene, or did since you used your lucky, is that your chance?
I mean, I could roll too, but
Okay.
I didn't realize you had Lucky. I thought it was like the halfling Lucky.
no, it's just the feet. Feet lucky.
I forgot. No, no, you're no. I do show my party the parchment so long
Okay.
as I feel like there's not many people to like look over my
I
shoulder.
think everybody's gone except for us at this point.
Mm-hmm. So I'll produce it and I'll show them the burnt edges. I feel like it's a little bit of Trent, but I feel like Gravy's like, I think this might have something to do with why they appeared. Maybe it's some sort of I really want to use like a Naruto.
You want to use what?
Like just like that burning Japanese paper shit, like summoning devils and animes and stuff.
Whoa.
But yeah, he
So
thinks it's some sort of like summoning
Talisman?
purpose. Yeah, some sort of like maybe it was like a spell at some point. Maybe somebody has the ability to rise these monsters that I don't know. But I didn't find anything on anybody on any of the other bodies.
Papers say.
I couldn't discern it too much. It's just burnt, but I'll try to show Harry if they can get a better look at the paper. Cricket.
Who's got the most intelligence out of all of us? Wouldn't that be an arcane check into that thing?
One
if that's
second,
what
I'm
it is.
looking at your
No worries.
sheets.
Right now, I only have a +1 to my intelligence checks.
I got a
That's
minus
0.
one. I got a minus one.
+1.
I
Don't
did
know
get
about much of that humbo jumbo stuff.
Yeah, I got a feature called Jack of all trades, so it adds a bonus to all of my skills, even if I'm not good at them.
So you can see vaguely what appears to be something on the center of the parchment, but I want you.
Uh-oh.
Why did you roll history?
No, that was from before for the lucky.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
feature.
that was for the
I want you to roll Arcana.
Okay. Get ready to waste another lucky on me, G.
How many luckies do you get?
3 a day.
Oh, okay.
The best part about it is you could reroll
Ooh,
any
that's a
D20.
6.
Roll it again.
Oh, nice.
Dear God. Oh, dear God.
Come on. Come on. Why aren't we letting him roll? He's horrible.
Here, Harry, take
I've got
this.
lucky. Can I use it on other people?
Yep.
I'll give you a lucky.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Do it.
None of
Do
y'all
it.
gamble, do y'all?
No.
I hope not.
If more than one creature
Are
spends
you
a luck
passing
point
the
to
parchment
influence.
around, or are you just all helping him?
We're just
No,
motivating.
so Harry, you can't stack them, so I have to give it to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so because
I'll-
G already used it on me, I can't use yours.
Okay.
Hey, what's your intelligence? Is it a
Same
+1?
+1.
Okay.
Roll
Well,
Arcana.
we can Hail Mary. Nice.
I will use my I can use my inspiration for like a d6, right? Same as bardic
Yep.
inspiration, or is it? Okay.
Yep.
Oh no, DM inspiration I think is
You know what?
advantage.
I'm just gonna use my lucky inspiration. My lucky. Blah. I'm gonna re-roll with lucky. Blah.
Smart.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You did roll twice, technically, so.
Is that okay to use the second roll?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So you recognize the symbol on the center of the parchment as being abyssal, but you don't speak it, and none of your party does.
I think it means clean. That was a joke.
Zeno doesn't speak it as well, right?
No,
Did we?
none of you
Okay.
speak it.
I just so you guys know, just quickly, I take off my padded armor and then cast my new spell, Armor Shadows. So I get better armor class.
Okay.
Aren't you naked now?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll grab a tablecloth.
You should have grabbed some of those tavern clothes when they were passing them out, just to have some.
True.
All right. So you guys, you recognize it as abyssal. None of you seem to speak it. You know,
We need to find somebody that does, maybe.
Zeno is still not back, so what would you like to do?
Go look
Has it
for
been
Zeno and sorry.
has it been long enough for a short rest
That you've
Go
been
to sleep at
outside?
this Hope.
since the end of combat?
I would say the combat's been ended for about 5 minutes, not quite 15.
Not quite.
But there are people inside the tavern, so you guys can go back inside if
Well-
you.
Yeah.
Before we go anywhere, I wanted to ask this of the guys, because I know we've been picking up stuff. Does anybody have any spare daggers or anything? I would like to have one in case I need to throw something. I have no ranged attack.
I think we
But
have
if
one
you
sheet
don't-
that you had one, but
I don't have one. I don't think I have one, but if you put it on there, I'll add it in. I just want to have an ability to throw
you're
something
gonna
for
have to
range.
wait unless one of these guys want to give you theirs if they're not gonna use it,
Yeah.
or
I've
you're
got
gonna have to
two,
wait
you
for
can have
Zeno
one.
to give you
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Harry
Are
gives
you?
us
Are you?
that.
Are you? If you're dual wielding them, then keep it.
No, I'm a ranged specialist, so you can take one.
Okay. Thank you.
I just need one in case someone gets up and close.
I'm gonna add the dagger to my character
So are you
sheet,
guys gonna
I
head
have-
back inside then?
Probably.
Yeah.
All right.
How late is it?
So I would say it's just about midnight.
Should we consider sleeping?
I think we need to see who's inside first and just see what the situation is on the inside.
That is valid.
So when I add the dagger here, it doesn't show me like is when you throw something, is this the same as if you were meleeing with it? Is that how it works? Like, just curious. General question.
Isn't throw dagger its own ability?
Nope, you can throw anything.
Okay.
If you look at the dagger's attack, it should
Say
tell you the
range.
range. I think it's 20-60. That means if you throw it 20 feet, it's a normal roll. But if you throw it, you can throw it up to 60, but that's a disadvantage.
No, I'm clicking on
So it
that.
says 20-60 under the
What
dice
a
roll.
waste.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Jeez.
Why did this not save? When I moved in here, I'm back as like I was pre-leveled my thing.
It's the tokens. Let me remove them.
It's just the token, yeah.
Okay. I just fixed it. This one. Oh, it's the old tokens.
Yeah.
All right. I still got us sleeping in the barn tonight, I guess.
Guess so.
So inside the tavern, there is no Oki Ballantyne, there is no Veli Shoth, there is no Manka Giles, there is no Giles's daughter. There's nobody that you've met inside other than the woman that you were speaking to at the table who seems to be helping another woman clean up dishes. There's a couple of men standing around by the front door. Otherwise, everybody is very somber and quiet.
What do you guys think?
This is awkward.
Yeah.
I can sing a melancholy sea shanty.
I'm not sure many people are gonna feel like talking.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, the lady comes from that you were talking to earlier comes from out from behind the bar, and she comes straight over to Gil and just like gives you a big hug, and
Oh,
says, I'm so grateful that you were here this evening, and I'm sure all of the Giles family are. Um, I know that you're probably looking for a place to sleep this evening.
Yes, we were. Last I heard, our only option would be to sleep in the barn, but we're wounded and could use some good rest tonight if any other opportunities might be available.
Well, I'd be happy to help you get cleaned up, and I'm sure Mr. Giles wouldn't mind you staying inside here in the tavern room after you saved the wedding, but as far as I know, all the rooms are taken. I've seen most of the people go up to them already.
None
I've
of the
got a
guests
full
died.
house myself.
We
Sorry,
can
that's
sleep
sorry.
None of
here.
the guests died. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You're fucking ridiculous.
I mean, maybe some of them didn't make
I
it.
give you negative inspiration for being an asshole.
No, that was the internal thought. Internal thought.
I asked Gravy for that piece of paper.
So to be clear, she's saying that we can stay in the tavern itself tonight, sleep in here, but not we won't have a room, right? Basically.
Right.
Okay. So is there any place? I mean, we are tired, but obviously we wouldn't like to bother your current guest in the main room. Is there any other room within
storage.
here that you would storage room? Anything? We're not too needy. We just don't want to be in the way.
Well, I'm gonna do my best to try to close up as much as I can before we head on home and get all of ours to bed. I mean, you might be more comfortable in the stable, honestly. I'm sure there are horse blankets out there and some straw that you could lay on, but if you're afraid, I'm sure he wouldn't mind you laying in here in the storerooms.
I do like a good
Chicken.
hay nest.
Nobody calls me chicken. No, I'm just kidding.
How do you turn this
What do you
fucking
guys think?
light off of Zeno?
What do y'all think? Would you generally ask the
I'm gonna go to
people?
stay in the
What would you
stables.
prefer, the stables
this is
or
horrible.
I
the
think we should
tavern?
stick together.
Yeah, we definitely
So-
should stick
I'm
together.
pretty much an
whatever we do.
animal, so I'm going to the stables.
Harry is also an animal, but a very proper animal. Very strangely, he also goes to sleep in the stables.
So Zeno's gonna kind of come out
From the kitchen.
from the kitchen, like munching on shit.
What a miss!
Hey guys, what's going on? I thought I heard something a while ago.
Yeah, I heard a big commotion out here. I don't want to interrupt anything, so I just
Hidden.
decided,
Oh, that-
decided to take a short rest.
Oh, that's good. I thought you were dead.
Huh?
We just got attacked.
Oh, well, I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, we should go to the stables.
Do I sound like Bliv?
Yeah.
So Harry, you're good with the stables as well, right?
Yeah, we can take turns taking watch.
Okay. So we go to the stables. Gene, you're on board with that, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. So we're all gonna go together. Zeno,
All right.
chicken in hand.
So you're gonna take a long rest and take shifts.
Before we sleep, can I get that piece of paper that was written in Abyssal?
Yeah, Harry has it right now.
I give it.
I don't know. Can you?
I cast
Can
Copperhead
you?
language and I read it.
Oh, fuck!
Ooh, there you go.
Oh.
Is that level 2? Did you get that
Yeah,
at level
was
2?
part of my level 2.
Oh, nice.
Did you
I
take that
forgot.
spell just now?
I've been leveling up pretty much this whole time.
So you did. You
so
had a
yes,
spell
I did take it
point
just
to
now,
take it on
but
purpose.
no, because there's literally no other good spells.
Here, if it makes anything better, I have the spell and I got an extra spell slot, so I can do it for tonight to make it easier on everybody.
Nice.
Why didn't you just do it earlier?
I forgot, motherfucker. All right.
It's been a long day.
Telling you, Birdman, man, gotta bring it together. I know you got. Did you get hit in that last fight? You did, right? No?
Yeah.
Or did you pretty much avoid it? Yeah, I know you got hit, but come on.
So you read
sorry.
on the center of the parchment, you cast your comprehend language, and the symbols start to kind of twirl and become uncomplicated, and you understand just the one word on the center that says home.
Home is where the heart is.
I say home out loud.
The edges of the
Oh god, I
parchment
hope we
kind
don't
of
teleport there.
flare
We're not ready to fight.
a little,
Uh-oh.
Not ready to fight, Birdman.
like an ember.
Better not be like freaking teleportation.
You do not teleport because you can only read it. You can't speak it.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
I mean, I said home in English out loud. I can read it, but yeah, I can't say anything.
I
in
thought this was
Abyssal.
about to be you all now travel to the like,
You're all
underworld or
teleported
something.
instantly.
No. So you said the edge is burned, and what happened to it?
It just kind of
is
flared a little like an ember and then went out.
but it's still existing? Is still something there, or is it
Yep,
gone?
it's still there.
Okay.
All
All right. Home.
You have a pinch of soot and salt, right?
We're in a tavern.
Me, yes, because the pages are burning, so there's some soot on my fingers, and then I grab salt from the tables.
Okay.
Or I go over to the fireplace where there's soot. But
Man, you
yeah, if
better
we
not teleport us somewhere.
if we do ingredients, I will definitely 100% be better about that.
We're
The
gonna surround
residue
this
was on
table in
your
a salt
fingers.
circle.
Was that the ingredients required for comprehend language?
Yes. The components required.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you need to get a component pouch or a
Well, there's
symbol.
definitely soot in the fireplace over here in the kitchen.
Yeah,
if we
I got
needed
it, guys. We're
Yeah.
all good.
He just had the residuals of soot and salt on his fingers from eating all that charred meat outside.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we think about it, maybe we should just put a little bit of that in our pocket for later in case we ever need it again.
Yeah, I'll
Pocket
take a
salt.
salt shaker.
I also take a salt shaker.
There's only one salt shaker in the whole place. So
All
Really?
right, Harry, you can have it. Oh,
you just
How
robbed
about
this
we
poor
take
man
half?
blind while his face is falling off.
We saved his life. He can give us a salt shaker.
I'll take
I don't
half, you
think it
take half.
no, Harry, keep it because if I ever need some salt, you can just shake it into my hands or something.
Sure.
But you better remember this.
I put the salt shaker in my my pocket. Yeah, pocket. That's a pocket-sized item.
Spilled salt's bad luck.
Can I see if the
I very carefully cap it, I guess.
I did hand the page back to you, though, Gene, so it's yours.
can I see if that box of clothes is anywhere nearby?
Yeah, you see it's still sitting on the edge of the bar.
Cool. I'll grab some clothes.
Does anybody else need clothes before we leave, just in case you ever might need a pair of clothes?
I've got clothes.
Because they offered it before.
Why would we need a pair of clothes?
You're always just going to be in your battle armor, your armor,
Yes.
or whatever.
Or naked?
Okay, cool. Yeah, Birdman.
Is there a pair of sexy
I think
underwear?
Zeno did take a pair of clothes.
Gene,
Before.
roll survival 3 times.
Oh shit.
Is there sexy underwear in here?
Okay.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
All right, Gene. The first thing you pull out is a very long tunic.
Type.
It's oversized, breezy. Did you roll 4 times?
No.
I rolled.
You have. Oh, that was.
That was
Yo.
me.
He got too excited.
I got
Yeah.
excited. I wanted to roll.
The second item that you pull out, you're lucky because I gave you the roll based off of what I thought was yours and it was Gel's. The second item that you pull out is a pair of underoos with like little elf like pictures on them and like kitty versions of underwear with a thick band. And then the third
Type.
item that you pull out are those like toe socks with like a
Nice.
a really shitty like pleather like sole to it.
Perfect.
But they're knee-high rainbow toe socks.
Now that's a look right there.
So you got
Damn.
underoos, toe socks, and a
Oversized
long
jean.
tunic.
You're pretty much
Greasy.
Link, like a gay Link.
All right, Gal,
Look
what have
fabulous,
you been
Link.
wearing?
I just have trousers clothes. That's what I put
Oh,
on.
okay, then you're good.
Okay. All
Is
right.
anybody else like?
Is there
mostly
sexy
naked?
Birdman
underwear?
I think
is
you
I'm
guys all
above
fine
have
that.
with my
armor.
basic clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, just returning to the sexy underwear thing. No. Yes.
Night night.
Oh, so he's open. He's open for it if he can get some sexier underwear. He's open to checking.
You want to roll for what you find in the box?
Okay. I'll have
Now
you.
I'm just curious.
All that you find is like a red paisley bandana.
Mm,
You can
red's
wrap
not
that
my
around
style.
yourself.
I was gonna say that'd be pretty sexy.
I rolled a 2. What's that get me?
There's a sweatband, like an armband in there.
Nice.
Is it used?
It's used. It's got like a lot
Still
of
dirty.
pilling on it. It's gray. It's
I
got a bunch
drop
of
it.
little fuzzies on it. It stinks. Anyone
I
else?
go to the stable and make a nest. Circle 3 times and lay down.
That's it for me.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Alright.
gotta.
We're all
Good
headed to the
season.
stable.
Night night. How is it that we ended like the same time last time?
It's just the ideal time.
And I didn't
9:20,
have
9:48.
I didn't have enough prepared last time, and now I just don't want to start a whole new day without.
All right.
Well,
So,
We can eat.
so we're all
take a
gonna
rest.
take a long rest. So we should reset our stuff. Is that
Yeah,
what it
you can
is?
do that now
Yeah.
if you want to take a few minutes to do that.
I'm gonna, in the middle of the night, roll over to G and ask him a question.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Gene.
I don't.
Hey.
You didn't I don't know, voluntarily or involuntarily summon all those demons because of your tragic backstory or anything?
It's a good question. Not that I
Okay.
know of.
Good night.
Good night.
Beautiful way to end.
Long rest. Got my ass beat.
So you got your notes for tonight, Gravy?
Yeah, I'll do them now.
Thanks for that.
No worries.
Yes, thank you.
It keeps my brain sharp. What
I
happened?
only have 8 intelligence, so you don't want me doing it.
So do you want to recap what you learned tonight?
We started in the bar, went out to the patio, spoke to the lady who thinks teens had something to do with it. She talked about 2 barn burnings and a wine theft, all in the past month or two.
Also, the
I
church
didn't
burning.
also a church burning.
2 barns burning.
2 barns, a church, and a wine theft.
Do you remember the names of the people that own the barns?
Nope.
When was
Aside from
Mr.
that,
Burns?
there's
Barons and burns.
Barons and Burns.
Yeah.
And Burns didn't burn down, but almost burnt down. But Barons did burn down.
That's right.
I remember.
Oki government sent by the governor, stranger to the town and family, studied a little bit too hard in rizzing up women. And then I performed obviously amazingly. And then you guys spoke to that lady, and then the mains appeared after the stage.
Yeah,
Then took a
that
break.
should be the highlight. I had a great performance, and then some mains attacked.
Yeah, so Iris, that's my information for today. My
And we
performance.
got invited tomorrow to the
Mm.
mayor's house as well
Sounds good.
to go
And
see
the
him.
church was doing herb research.
Oh, and the mayor funds it.
Yeah, and the mayor funds it.
So that either means he doesn't want that to happen or he does want it to happen. I don't know.
And Oki was sent here to help after what happened to the church.
He was
So
supposed to investigate, but he clearly didn't
Investigate.
find anything.
he came here and got married instead.
Found love.
And this all started about a month ago, right? We found that
No,
out
it all started a couple of months ago, but the
a couple months
church
ago.
burned about a month ago.
Okay. So that means that Oki's been here about a month. A couple months ago, it all started.
Yep.
That's a fast marriage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not
We need to
fast
find out.
enough.
Apparently, he's much better at rizzing than Birdman.
He has
got
a
that
much better
charisma.
voice.
Thanks.
Anything else anybody wants to add? I'm picturing right now that Birdman is just rapidly taking notes.
Yep. I'm
He's like
actively.
keeping a journal. He like rolled
On
over
an
and he's
napkin?
writing in his journal in the hay. While Jean's lying there, like smiling evilly, looking at the ceiling.
Did we miss anything, Gene, that you heard?
Nope. Sounds all right.
So anything?
Oh, we did do all those questions in the beginning.
I got them, and I put them in general chat, and then the session was recorded as well. So
Is
I
it
already let
possible?
Bliv know what was going on.
I don't know if this is a thing, and I just want to. So since Zeno was not in that fight the whole time, Zeno was in the other room. Is it possible that Zeno learned or heard anything while we were not there with them, and we will find out later? Is that a possibility?
It's always possible. Anytime someone's not with you, pretty much anything is
Okay.
possible. Because you don't know.
Right.
But Iris, I know. She didn't learn anything. She was eating.
You don't know. You don't know. She was in the dark room
But I know.
time. We don't know what was in this dark room. It could be anything. Anything. And it's a world of possibilities in there.
There is a
Or
world of
food.
possibilities in that room. Just
Yes.
saying. It was a kitchen.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to end the recording. We're done.
GG.